And today we talk about the pink tax. Being a woman has its own challenges that sometimes is not understood. So I would like to share the fact that much as we pursue for gender equality and gender empowerment, we do acknowledge and appreciate that women and men have differences emanating right from birth. The first thing I would like to talk about is women experience menstrual periods. That automatically comes with a tax. The resources you spend on buying pads on every month. These sanitary towels, we've heard of the challenges women face, some people using stones or sand or cloth that might even become hygienic. But the safest way to be hygienic is to buy and dispose of sanitary towels. But it's not affordable and it is taxed. These are one of the taxes we call the pink tax because it's specific to women. You find a man of the same age, you're born, you grow, then from around 13, 14, you start paying the pink tax because you have to buy sanitary towels every single month. If you're lucky, it lasts 4 days. Some people even for a week, and they get ill, they need painkillers and things like that. Additionally, women are expected to appear in a certain way. These are very cost-effective things. A woman might have to go to the salon every week and spend on her hair, her nails, her facial, while a man might just go about his business, taking a shower every day and even not applying any lotion, and he'll be okay. Men's shoes often seem expensive, but a man will buy a pair of shoes and that will serve him for the whole year. Women, we are expected to have several pairs of shoes, and sometimes this is not understood. If, for instance, I'm wearing this blue outfit today, and in my next video, or you meet me on the street, people will be laughing and like, oh my goodness, I found this lady who should, and she was wearing the same exact dress, the same exact necklace, the same exact hair. So, you know, you find yourself in a situation where you're going to have to spend a lot on accessories, on clothing, on new shoes, on makeup, because women, we are judged by our appearances first, even before they hear what we are saying. In addition, childbirth is a very costly endeavor for women. Imagine you've got to go for antenatal every month. It is a cost. You've got to buy supplements, iron supplements, calcium supplements, and all that. You have to go to a special diet. You have to shop for this child and yourself certain kind of fabric. When I'm pregnant, my husband doesn't need to change his wardrobe, while I have to change my wardrobe month by month by month. So these are some of the costs that being a woman you have to cater for, and sometimes it's negligible. Sometimes your husband doesn't even understand. I just gave you 100,000 this month. How come it's not sufficient? But you might find I need half that money to buy sanitary, to buy lipstick, to do a facial, to do my hair, to do my nails, or there's a party. I'm going to visit my son on a visiting day. I can't be repeating the same clothes. I'm going to a wedding. A man can wear the same suit he wears to his office place to a wedding and just change the shirt, and it is okay, the same shoes. But as a lady, for instance, in Uganda, a marriage constitutes about 3 to 4 phases. First of all, there's what we call kuchala, that is in the Bantu language, where you go to visit the parents. A woman, you're expected to wear a traditional outfit that sometimes you might have to change twice and to 3 times. When you come to say hello to the guests and welcome them, you're wearing one. When you come to be officially introduced, you're wearing another. When you come to receive your guests and say bye to them, you're wearing another. The man will be wearing the same outfit. In Uganda, we call them the kanzu and possibly a jacket, and is done. And then comes the introduction ceremony. My goodness, the amount of spending on the hair, on the nails, on the lips, on, I don't know, 4 or 5 different outfits, just because that's an expectation. And if you don't do that, you're judged. They'll judge the man because of how you appear, but they'll also judge you, which kind of woman is this? So much as people like me who are considered feminists or gender activists or women activists might think this is not important, continually we find that we are judged by that. So you know that nobody's going to listen to me if I'm dressed like a man or if I'm dressed shabbily. So I must work on my appearance first, and then when I speak, they listen. Because without denial, we are judged by what we appear. And then the wedding comes. And then the girl is looking for 4 pairs of shoes, and the man just has 1 pair of shoes, and then he's changing outfit. He'll just take off the jacket, wear a waistcoat, he's done. The woman we are changing 3-4 times. These are costs. This being cost sometimes is also experienced by men associated with us. Growing up, my father had to pay for my hair because I didn't have a source of income. He had to buy my sanitary. He has to buy all these things that I want to do. I even recall this particular time after I just started working. Now I was earning a salary. And my father asked me, you don't do your hair anymore. Then I asked him why. I just did my hair yesterday. Like, you're not asking me for money to do your hair. Is someone else doing this? You know how fathers, how possessive they are with their daughters. So even with the man, my father, instead of being relieved of the pink tax, he was bothered. Who is taking his space? Who is spending on the pink tax? And then when I got a job, I had to do this myself. And then when I got married, maybe it's moving on to a certain man. I'm always asking money for this, money for this. Men never understand where women's money goes. We have the pink tax. I might fail to buy cement to build a house. But that amount of money, or 3 times that money, is just going to a day of working on my body, a massage, a facial, my makeup, new hair, 4 types of wigs, I don't know how many kinds of jewelry, a matching pair of shoes, a matching pair of handbag, and so on and so forth. There's so many places where women have to spend and men don't have to spend. I would also like to talk about reproductive health. Much as it's a responsibility of both women and men, in the pink tax, it is the woman's burden. Sometimes men could be careless. Maybe they're not willing to wear the protective gear. I don't know how many men can allow to do a vasectomy, for instance, and when they do it, it's in secrecy. But as a woman, a man will tell you, I'm dating you, I'm not going to use protective gear, but I am not ready to be a father. If you get pregnant, he disappears. Or he'll tell you, that is your own child. If you want to keep it, have an abortion. So imagine the cost of an abortion and the illness that comes with it. The contraceptive, if it's so expensive to be on contraceptives, either you're swallowing pills every day or there's an injectable. Some people even have some operations. So that is a cost that is specific to the female gender that needs to be appreciated. So I thought I should share this aspect of the pink tax, what it means, the cost of being a woman, some of the costs that our male colleagues might actually avoid. Thank you.